Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel Mo Digging. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I decided to go out to a couple of schoolyards and dig the junk signals, the really low tones, and thankfully paid off pretty well this week. So let's get straight to it. Welcome back everyone. I have been out here for about 30 minutes now and have a few dimes, pennies, and nickels. No quarters yet. And I just got a solid 77 signal on my machine, which is like always a zinc penny, but actually it looks as though I've got my first Wheatie for the week. It's been on the ground for a little while. Let's see if we can't get a year off of it. Ooh, maybe. It's got a little bit of dirt there. 40 something. I do like finding the Wheaties. They usually are a good indicator of silver too. So there may be some silver around there. Looks like it's a 46. So kind of an older coin. We'll take it. Well, I'm not sure what I have here, folks. I just got myself a 5758 signal, which on the Fisher Goldbug Pro is like a spot on nickel signal. And I popped my plug and I got something gold sitting here. I don't know if it's actually gold, but it's gold in color. So let's find out together if I have a ring. I am telling you, if this thing is not gold, I will be very, very disappointed. Take a look at that. I popped it out, and it looks awesome. It looks like gold to me. Please, God, let this be a little gold ring. Oh, man, it's looking good. Oh, yeah, I think I got the real stuff this time. It's pretty heavy, actually. Oh, yeah, that's going to be gold, I think. Give me just a moment to clean that up, and maybe we'll have some markings in there. It's even got a little stone. That is sweet. Give me just a moment. Yes, sirree, that is why I dig the ugly junk signals. That's a little 14 karat gold ring. It is tiny, too. It is one of the smallest gold rings I've ever found. It's got a little tiny diamond there. I'm going to have to weigh this up and show you guys how much scrap it's worth. But I would take a guess that it's probably about $100 in scrap gold. Like I said, it is tiny. This must have been a kid's ring. It just barely would fit on my pinky, I think. So that is awesome. Second gold ring of 2022. We will take it. Well, I'm about 5 feet away from where I found that gold ring, and I thought I had a piece of silver here for just a moment. This was ringing up real low. It was also like a 57 or 58. But no, it's just a plated piece of jewelry. Kind of a strange one. Looks like a pair of cherries, so maybe somebody's good luck charm. Kind of strange. We'll put it away though. Haven't really found much in the last hour, just a few bits and bobs. There's half of a yin and yang ring, a kid's ring, and then I got a little heart there, kid's heart, piece of jewelry, so kind of junky. Found a crochet needle actually sitting in the grass, kind of a odd find. That's aluminum, I assume, but I just got my first key for the week. It was probably 6 inches down, ringing up in the low 60s. Pretty ugly signal. But yeah, got a little key there. I don't know if that's a house key or what, but still pretty cool. We'll take it. Oh my gosh. Once again, this is one of the most disappointing things you can ever dig up. When it's a coin signal, it's ringing up in the upper 70s. And I popped that out of the plug. It's a gosh darn button battery. Ah, my gosh. These are stainless steel, and on my detector at least, they will occasionally ring up like a coin, and then they pop out of the ground looking pretty good, but it's just a piece of junk. I'm actually finding kind of a scattered amount of old jewelry, surprisingly, and I just popped this out of the ground at about 4 inches down. This is kind of cool. I do like these, the old ladies' watches. Rhodium plate bezel, stainless steel back, I think it says there. And there's the front of it. Looks like it's a Timex. That's pretty cool. I'll clean it up a little bit. I don't know if this is anything of value up here. That's actually kind of a cleaner looking metal, but I guess it's probably not. Give me just a moment though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything of any terrible value, but it is a cool little watch. Like I said, I really do like these old, like circa 1950s and 60s ladies' watches. They're just so dainty and so small. So pretty cool find. I can actually remember my grandmothers having watches like this, and I'm sure a lot of people out there remember the same with their family members. So pretty cool. Little tiny ladies' watch. Well, I just got myself a really faint 84 signal and popped my plug, and I've got a little silver dime sitting at the bottom of the hole. So let's take a look together. Man, it is a hot one today. It's actually in the upper 90s. Thank goodness I'm finding stuff. Take a look at this. Got myself a little silver dime here. It's just a Roosevelt, it looks like, so it's not going to be anything terribly valuable. But let me get my water out and we'll spray this down. Yeah, the dirt is pretty caked on there, so if you give me just a moment, I'll clean that up and we'll get a year and a mint mark off of it. Well, it's nothing terribly rare or valuable. Looks like it's a D mint mark, and it's a 1963. So the second to last year they made these coins. They're actually 90% silver and I believe 10% copper. So not bad. We'll take a little bit of silver. The scrap value on this is like $1.70 right now. Silver's down at the moment to about $21.50 or something like that. So that's all right. A little bit of constitutional silver. We'll take it. Well, I just had a really jumpy, weird signal on my machine. It was actually a coin signal, but then it would jump all over the place in the 40s and 50s. And I just popped this out of the ground, and I thought I had myself a silver dime, but it's actually not. Let me zoom in just a little bit. It's a Canadian dime. Oh, man, here in Missouri. I think it's a 1975, so I believe it's actually steel, like a stainless steel coin, so that's all right. Thought I had myself another silver dime, but just wasn't meant to be. You know, I've probably dug up over 50 nickels so far this week, and I'm really surprised this is the first one of these that I've found. Let's take a look. It was probably 5 to 6 inches down under the ground there. I just got another nickel, but you know what? It's a silver nickel. That's pretty cool. I found quite a few of these this year because I'm digging so many junk signals. Oh man, this one's gonna be hard to clean. Give me just a moment. That's definitely a silver war nickel, 35% silver coin. Give me just a second. Thank goodness I brought some water and a little brush with me. There's a little P up there above Monticello, so it's a Philadelphia mint. And it's a 1945 silver wartime Jefferson nickel. That's awesome. These coins are actually 35% silver, like I said just a moment ago. And then they're also made of copper and manganese. They took nickel out of these coins to conserve them for the war effort in the Second World War. So pretty cool. Second silver coin of the week. This is kind of a sick joke. I just got another coin signal here and these wood chips and popped a little bit of stuff out of the way. And I got a silver reeded coin, and it's another Canadian coin. Gosh darn it. Thought I had myself a 90% silver US coin, but nope, it wasn't meant to be. Looks like it is a 1974 Canadian quarter. Gosh darn it. We'll keep on detecting. I just got myself a really tiny 74 signal and popped my plug, and I just found something I haven't found in a long time. So let's take a look at this. It's not much, but it is kind of a cool little item. It's a little tiny 4-H pen, and here in Missouri that's a big club, so pretty neat. I think it's a first place award. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, first place, it says up there on top. So somebody was probably a little disappointed that they lost that several decades ago, I would think. Pretty cool. We'll take it. Well, thank God I didn't damage this when I pulled it out of the ground. The soil is really hard right now. It's dry and hard as concrete, but somehow this little cross came out of the ground looking pretty good, it looks like. It does appear to be silver, and I got my water out. Give me just a second. I don't know that I see any markings, but that's got to be silver. It was ringing up like a zinc penny. So pretty cool. I do like finding some religion, especially when it's silver. So we will take it. This metal detector has done me well since 2013, but it is falling apart. It's a Fisher Goldbug Pro, and just about every year another part of it falls apart, and I just had this break on me. After 9 seasons of metal detecting, it's about time I get a new metal detector, but it still works. I'm going to have to go and see if I can't repair this in the car real quick, but unfortunately, it's kind of on its last leg at this point. But give me a moment and maybe we'll get it fixed. Well, everybody, it's the day after the last hunt. I'm back at my house now, so let's go over all my finds from this week. There is my board of finds, everybody, but we're going to come over here first and just take a quick look at the trash that I removed. I'll tell you, those schoolyards were actually pretty clean. I did not find too much garbage, but if you're still going to go out and metal detect, take whatever you find with you. So there's a little bit of garbage that I'll dispose of. We're going to come back over here and just look around the board for just a moment. I got about 50 or 60 pull tabs, I would say, including a lot of ring pull tabs. So I was looking for gold, and it actually paid off this week. I also found about $9.50 in change over about 10 hours of metal detecting. There's my clad quarters, dimes, and my nickels. There's 51 nickels here in this row. And then I actually got another nickel. I got one silver Wartime nickel, 35% silver. Not a bad find right there. We'll take that. I'll zoom back out. I also got some pennies, so I'll clean all this change up and eventually cash it in for something. I got the letter B right there, got a steel washer, one shotgun shell, piece of wiring, big piece of steel or iron, zippers. I got a few junky rings right there, and some just little bits and bobs kind of stuff. Mountain Dew, Carmex, junky little locket. I got that crochet hook, which is kind of funny, part of a bandage. I did get 2 zip tabs this week as well. And there's that gosh darn little button battery. Be careful when you're metal detecting. You'll get a good signal like I did with this piece. And there's a big piece of broken glass there. Thankfully, I didn't hurt myself pulling that out of the ground. A little tube. What else do we have here? I actually found 2 Canadian quarters, a 68 and a 74. And then I got a Canadian dime as well. I don't know what was up with all the Canadian this week, but I got a little bit of that. There's an Egyptian eye. I got that little tiny 4-H pin for agriculture. Pretty cool little find there. I got a little token. This was actually sitting on the ground. I didn't find this with the metal detector. Little plastic play dime. Kind of funny find there. I only got 1 wee penny this week. It kind of stinks, but I did find some other good stuff. A 46, so pretty cool. There's that little pair of cherries. Got 1 key this week. Let's see what else we have. I was surprised at how much silver I found this week, actually. I still managed to get 3 pieces of silver. I got this 63 little Denver Mint Roosevelt dime, 90% silver. And then I also got this neat little silver crucifix. It's actually sterling. It's marked in the link there. But yeah, a little silver cross or crucifix. Pretty cool. And then my best find of the week was this. I told you guys that I suspected there was about $100 in scrap in this ring. And I overestimated just a little bit. Let me turn this on. It's a pretty little ring, and it's my first diamond ring in over a year now, but its weight is actually, it's about 2 grams, and the scrap value is actually only about $70. It's about a gram of pure gold, but that's why I dig those terrible signals. Every once in a while you'll get a little piece of gold, and it finally paid off this week. I had to dig a lot of garbage, but got a little bit of gold, and I couldn't be happier. Well, everybody, it is rather unfortunate that my metal detector broke this week, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. Thankfully, I do have a backup detector at the house, and I should be able to go out and detect next week. But please like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.